It's giving us super for children. Or those who are easily disturbed. Get into it. They're not gonna let me use controller? Like, there's actually no way. Alright, type stuff. No space? Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like that, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Kinda was. That's mean, JD. When people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I'd probably fucked up that sentence in like 10 different ways. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, babe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, JD, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Ain't that a bitch? Kibeti just talks about, hey bro, you want to join a club? Yeah, whatever, bitch. Like, damn. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average. Spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I can even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. But even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, this reading is going to fuck up my voice, yo. I can feel my throat getting sore already. Alright, the school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Because I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yes, sir. Hello. Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. See, that ain't realistic, because as soon as that bell rings, niggas is gone. I looked around and, oh yeah, I read that already. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You'll need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Dickhead. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today, hold up. I think I need a drink. I'll be right back. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Damn. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I just peeped that, like, their hair color matches their eyes. They each have their own little aesthetic. She got all pink eyes and pink hair, and she got purple hair and pink. Alright, it's live. It's live. Seriously? You brought a boy? Bit? Way to kill the atmosphere is so tough. Ah, JD, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly... Okay. What are you looking at? You want to say something, say it. You're a bitch. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude whose name is probably Natsuki is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns her back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I'm gonna die. It's great to see you again, JD. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little, nah, I'm playing. You too, Monica. Come sit down, JD. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. My fault. I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space left to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki flips the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay. So cute. Y'all like my voice acting for real? You feel me? I could really go pro. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Saya grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. My boss, shall I redo it? It's delicious. That's how you sound with your mouth full? Okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking it's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. God damn it. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dumbass. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that Sayori's dumbass dragged me here against my will. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna start skipping shit because this talking could, reading this for so long is starting to get draining on my voice. Alright, we got it. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It was like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages other people to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all intended and interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted about the idea of a new member joining. But I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So JD, what type of shit you read, man? What type of things you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head instantly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of the teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes, by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes thought over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Huh? Who? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looks like you're working on a poem called Do Not Say That Out Loud. Give that back. My fault. You got it. Hold up, y'all. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work and set an example help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. Is that a word? That ain't no word. Hold up. Quizzically. Quizzic. Hold up. I definitely spelled that all wrong. Okay, that's a word. I don't know how to see that, but it's a word. It's a word. Oh dang, I probably showed that all wrong. Hold up. It's a word. It's a word, y'all. So I'll go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now we have a new member. I think it'll help us a little more help us to get all a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, my nigga, come on now. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Think with your brain? Think with your head? Your head? Not your head. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. You're not 10 toes. You folded so quickly. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, it really did scare me for a moment. If it really came just for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we all can share. My uncle looks up over to me once more. JD, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, for sure. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. Mediocre? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey JD, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed for after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yes, sir. With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. Then the whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay. Alright, I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Okay. It's time to write a poem. About to get stoic. About to show all the stuff in my head, and I know it. I'm about to I'm about to really write down these words and let my poem show. I'm about to write all these words and let my mind glow. I'm about to express all my words in some deep thought. I'm about to write all this stuff down. Like an AI chat by Pick words you think. Pick words you... That was so ass. That was so ass. That was so... We're playing Doki Doki. About to take a soaky in a relaxing bath. Heard the beat drop. Nah, I'ma pass. About to keep going. About to keep flowing. About to put this heat over this beat. Playing this game with anime girls. Man, this show probably take me for a whirl. I heard this game is some psychological horror. But right now it's kind of a bore. But I hope it gets interesting real soon. About to... Nah, that was about to go. That bar was about to go so. Alright, stuff we like. Fireworks, for sure. Promise is cool. Games. Childhood. That's not what I meant to click, actually. I'm gonna start picking some of the dark options. Agonizing. Friends. Fuck love. Happiness. Tears. Extreme, because you know, JD Extreme. Judgment. Determination. Anger. I'm pleasant. My poem is about to be so wild. Heaven sent. That's interesting. Eternity. Unrequited. Doki Doki, cause fuck it. Despise. Alright, let's get the shit. I'm almost out of Kool-Aid. Hi again, JD. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, JD. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you suddenly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the classroom. Aww. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. JD always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps with me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that right? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and JD can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Damn it! Why can't I read? Yeah. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture of you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. I reaches to her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How's This Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. And he just puts it into a bag and never touches it again. I enthusiastically take the book. For you. We can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. I did not read the last part of that. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. I'm not supposed to occupy with something literature related by myself like this. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. They're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We need a way of showing that to everyone something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? It when we come up with the most fun thing ever. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing that speaks to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy, you fat ass. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we just clearly ignored that. We still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, I struggle finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my lord, she's all in my eyes. Open my eyes to find Sayori filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Please don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you, huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Where my fingertip down the through. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Ugh, you jerk. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. It makes me feel weird about it. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. I just started to close this one. I was struggling to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Lord. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, I just feel strange to Sayori's butter. Fuck it. I can't read. I clearly can't read. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You can take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all this embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Why don't let's focus on trying to wake up a little earlier? What if you focus on going to bed earlier? Fine. It's a deal. It's really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Alright, everyone, shut the fuck up. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. JD, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Alright, how long have I been recording for? Damn, 35 minutes? That's not too bad. We'll give it until the hour mark and then I'll probably call it. I felt to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Oh, wait, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Our relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Wait, no. I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, as well as reaching into their bags. I'll do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Since we're clearly feeling Monica, let's do Monica first. Let's start with Monica. I guess she seemed eager to read my poem. I want to show her I'm putting in effort. Hi, JD. Having a good time so far? Something like that. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, JD. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. You can think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I'd be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. I put depression, despising, unrequired. I put so much sad shit in my poem. Maybe that's foreshadowing. Oh well. Maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like two of you actually really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up... Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd expect or think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. What did you get? Oh, my fault. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. So that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. This could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it like this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hands and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess our homegirl Sayori. Since she seemed to like it. Since Monica said she seemed like she would like it. Oh my goodness. This is so good, JD. Yeah, I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. So I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a JD poem. And that's... And that makes it... And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. Which reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, JD, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. Something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's probably the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? This being part of my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. But we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wow. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? And did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. You know you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. I like it's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, you should probably show my poem too next. Alright, let's go, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. And us can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. I don't know what that says. There's something of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be like this. It must be this one. The cost remaining. Sheet light. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light tickles. The light thickens. The light thick. I know I butchered the mess out of this poem, but y'all have had more than enough time to read it. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. You know it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, JD. Really? Must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. Remember that poets often express their thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Just have to keep trying. Counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, someone left. Well, it's just about what I expect. Jesus Christ. It's just about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? You ain't about it. I'll pass. Sigh. But anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. What's this music? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I like that one. I like that one. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. People can try, but they can only try, you feel me? They can't fly. They can try to climb, they can try to leap, they can only imitate. They can't truly do, is what I think she's saying, yeah. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Let's bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. For sure. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's... I don't know why, but my stuttering reminded me of that video of the dude trying to pronounce something like... And he's just like stuttering terribly. I don't know why, but that reminded me of that. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression changes. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Now that's what I was thinking. Like, what am I reading? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and JD did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer. I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Damn. She kind of cooked. And JD liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. That's not what you're eccentric as well. Maybe you're just jealous that JD appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? What advice did you give me? You said it's about what I expected from you and then handed me yours. No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. How about y'all chill out? Everybody good? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as JD started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. JD. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing. That simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, JD. But wait. There's no reason we have so many deep and expressive. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, JD? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. And whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be low-key help me, cause like I do like with actual poems. I have a friend that writes poems and I started a little bit. You can make things deep with simple writing, like with simple words. But you don't have to have, I don't know. We're choosing option C. Natsuki. Wait, I did not pick that. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words out of my mouth. Instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri's expression so defensive I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori really uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? JD. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own opinions into our conflicts. Word. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. Sheer immaturity. Are we going to the exact same place? Did I really pick an option just to get to the same place? It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. Just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Right. Big and beautiful type stuff. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. All makes sense to you. Yuri rushes off. She sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person, really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Well, I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel after sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. JD, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. If any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. JD, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. For you. You know, JD, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Okay. Do you, man? Get in where you fit in. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. We'll write another poem. Hold up. The beat's back. Back again. Writing poems for my friends. About to get sophisticated. About to template it onto the paper and say these words. It might sound absurd, but it's all in my mind. I was coming on time with every single line that I put on to with the pen. But you said, when can I show my Ren 10 Ken? That's from Hunter X Hunter. I'm like gone, then I'm gone. About to be like Juan. That's a type of money. My flow, it's kind of funny. Like my nose, I'm running. Actually, standing still, cause that's in my will. That's a part of my soul. Spitting things is my goal. YouTube is my goal. About to hit 100K, but at the end of the day, about to switch on the flow, about to send me glow. I already said that words before on stream. Coming with a beam, aiming at your spleen, aiming at your kick. This is why I'm not a rapper. I'm done. Alright, we're gonna write this poem and probably call it a day. This time let's try something more motivational. Nah, we're gonna stick with words that catch my eye. Peace. Wrath. I did not mean to pick secretive. Cheeks, sure. Scars, sure. Time. Oh, the misery. Insight. Philosophy. I mean, because that's how I just picked childhood. Maybe that's why Sayori liked it more. Disoriented. Shame. Pleasure. Hurt. Passion. Heart. Analysis. Marriage. Unending. Grief. Games. Another day passes. It's time for the club's meeting already. Been a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, JD. Alright, I'm gonna save. I can save in multiple slots. A bunch of different things too. Alright. So I save game, right? Okay, it's the same thing. Alright. That was a little weird. Okay. Side stories. The side stories are stories of friendship that are related to the events of the main game. Get all 6 sides, try writing poems for different characters and have to okay, well, we might do this real quick. Pictures. Okay. Okay, I see. I guess it's fine. Alright, let's try the side story. Got any side story? No. Right. Vending machine. Soccer tryouts. So we should get on that. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting, so I'll have a seat and take attendance today. I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica's the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at some of our flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it up over their other club interests. We can't just rely on people liking literature. We need to sell them a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk deep in thought. Before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up with her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Hello? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is not the pause. Something embarrassing to me, but this is in fact the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? We're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. It's just you. Means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to take me seriously enough. My boy, y'all. I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking with the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that when I'm trying to say something rich, I'm just going to doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no, I want to join now. Really? That sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing. You should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. Nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? It's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica, that's such a cool name. Now you're just trying to cheer me up, but you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glanced at the flower on her desk and realized that her name was already written on it. So what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit members. I can do that. Cool. I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Now let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because he finally found another club member. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. The day passes and the time comes for a literature club, Monica and Sayori to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the classroom, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. And that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door, and her hand holding a sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monica, deposits the sheet into Monica's desk. What's this? Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me, while I look up at you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. So the paper written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere as near as good as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. That's like the dramatic version of me who doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be or something like that. Aww. Should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. You need to like set a good example or whatever. You know I can wish the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems, rewriting stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love to do that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can write what you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. And that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it kind of feels good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go to this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. Okay. My brain is a natural disaster. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes? I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when have we had the chance to give people when will we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club? What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of worried that I'll bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds. People come just for the cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list, for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Go into school and find people reading books, you know? Like in the morning during lunch, and we tell them check out a literature club. The problem with that is, like, would most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How do we know if they're reading for fun? Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do their schoolwork. I didn't think about that part, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You come up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than put them out on the wall? I definitely would start doing this. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, hey, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if I told them about the literature club activities and stuff? Damn, I keep yawning. What club activities? I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? Vision for the club? Okay, sir, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I did not mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby was getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we like to do group readings and discuss together? I would probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but it doesn't sound fun to most people anyway. You need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is it so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, it's kind of what I said about poems earlier. It gives you a chance to express yourself, like express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're doing your normal day, during your normal day talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? You could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, what is it? I forgot about my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Rushed? But weren't... never mind. Do you want to get your stuff done? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Okay, well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Sayori dashed out of the classroom, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join a literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's so lame. Monica, I see you startled me. Sorry. But it's something important. In my classroom, there's a girl reading a book. Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's just not doing her homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. I could grab one of our flyers and stand in front of her desk. Then to depart into the classroom while Sayori leading the way. That's how they find Yuri? This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica to a particular classroom and lowers her voice to a whisper. See in there? Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone and simply reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. So go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president and I'll probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Went to the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and wants to join the club. I hope so. So we head back now. The two head back to the club room. Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Imagine you just chilling reading your book, and so it just walks in, slides a piece of paper on your desk, and just walks out. Like, what the fuck? Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. We discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, to end up in a better spot than from where they began. I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was thinking to myself, join a literature club, write the way into your heart. That's so cute. Thought it was a little overdramatic, but Sayori paused to think for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. Seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. It feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that, the vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to. Monica trails off, smiling. Sarah taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club you need the most out of everyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. Sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement in the afternoon is the afternoon light trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the movement with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sarah beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck. Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just want to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real passion inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Uncle suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sarah leave this behind? Hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant, all for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die. And you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction. And in the field I stand in, the prosperous field, it's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. That is why I've decided I must become the flower. What the? Wait, Sayori? Ooh, okay, that was fire. Oh, there's part 2 now. All right, we're gonna say that for the next time for sure. That definitely took a little longer than I thought it would. Okay, that was about, what, 20 extra minutes? Something slight. All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me your favorite part of the stream/video. Stream if you're caught it on stream. Video if I catch the upload of it. Either way, this has been JD Extreme. Peace. Hope everyone has a blessed day.